We're ready to define and start working with radian measure of angles. This is an incredibly important concept in the course and something that you'll take with you long after you complete trigonometry. Radians is a totally different way of measuring angles. It's different from degree measure. We're already familiar with degree measure. It turns out that in advanced math, it makes a lot more sense to use radian measure than degree measure for measuring angles. So let's get started. We're going to imagine an angle theta as a central angle in a circle of radius r. So I have a picture here of a circle. Here's a radius. And I'm going to imagine my angle theta right here. Okay. And what we're going to do is use that letter S again to represent S is going to equal the arc length subtended, we say, subtended by theta. That means cut out by theta. So this length, this portion of the circumference, is equal to S. The radian measure of theta is equal to S divided by R. The arc length divided by the radius of the circle. And we're going to see that the radian measure comes out the same no matter what value of R is used. So we could choose different circles and the radian measure will still come out to be the same. This formula, S over R, I guess I'm going to just draw an arrow down here, come down a little bit. Sometimes it's written in a more succinct way. You might write theta in radians is S over R. Some books, I think our textbook sometimes writes theta sub RAD as an abbreviation equals S over R. And sometimes you'll see just theta equals S over R. And it's always understood when you see theta written in this way, it's understood that radians are used here, occur here. So when you see theta written in this way, it's always theta in radians, not theta in degrees. So this is so important. I made a little yellow card about it, and I think it's, again, you want to keep this formula separate. If you prefer, you can use the abbreviated form theta RAD, or again, you'll often just see theta by itself, but with the understanding that it means the radian measure of theta, not, never, never, in this context, the degree measure of theta. So I'd like to, well, I think I'm just going to stop there with the formula, and then we're going to, in a separate segment, we're going to investigate the meaning of this definition of radian